episode 1, Plight of the Crewless.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the episode. That's the name of this episode. I'm Amber P.
And I'm NECA.
And we're buddies. We've been friends since high school. And
Friends sometimes. Right?
I would say we've been friends.
Yeah, I'm kidding. We've been friends since high school. We sat next to each other in English.
Honors English, thank you.
Let's see, 11th grade. And also, were we in the same math class with Mr. Hecht? No.
Mr. Hekacha.
No, English. Was that
we
English?
were in honors English with Mr. Madeira, who I thought was really cute.
I feel like, what did Mr. Hecht
He was like
teach?
1,000 years old. Mr. Hekacha.
Anyways, we've known each other since high school.
And we played sports together.
I played. And you played too. You played too. It's okay. You played
I
too.
wasn't an all-star like this one, okay? And so yeah, that's what she's getting at. I played left bench a lot of the time, and she was usually the captain. So whatever.
No, but I was totally robbed for that award that they had.
Sure, you want to
like
put that out into the universe?
Yes, I do. For
All right,
most
go for
athletic
it.
in high school, they robbed me, and I don't even know who it was that got
I
that
don't
award.
either.
But that was like 20 years ago. We're not gonna go into it. It was a lifetime ago. But
It
anyways,
was 13 years ago.
that's
or
a whole
so.
lifetime.
Well, 98. I don't know. That's too much math.
No. Please, let's cut that out. We're gonna edit that out.
Okay.
We don't want
Some
anybody to
years
know.
ago,
Some
I don't
years
care
ago,
if every. Here's the problem. I don't care if everybody knows my age.
And I do, so.
So I'm out and proud that I'm years old.
And I'm not. I'm still 28 years old, so. But you're gonna cut all that out. Because I just said another age.
So anyway, the plight of the crewless. So get into the
Crewless.
shot.
Okay.
Get into
I'm
the
in
shot.
I'm in the shot.
Your half of your face is in the
I'm
shot.
in the shot. Okay, crew is in CREW, not. I don't know.
What's the alternative?
I don't know.
Is there
But
another
you see-
word?
No, because I don't know if they understand exactly.
Yeah, that we're
Crewless.
enunciating.
Yeah, crewless.
The crewless, not clueless.
Yeah, without a posse, crew,
Exactly.
a gang of friends, you know.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes, and how we're adults in our.
You know.
We're not
late
teenagers.
20s.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Mhm.
And what do you do if you want a crew? Because we have friends.
Mhm.
I have a bunch of individual friends that are in individual crews,
Yeah.
but I don't necessarily want to be a part of that. But I miss having like a clique.
Where's the camera? I haven't. Good. It's probably not a good idea to stare into
No,
it, right?
yeah,
No,
it is. Because we're looking at people. We're looking at you.
Oh,
And we
okay.
want to talk to you about not having a
Okay.
crew when you're a grown-ass woman.
Mhm.
Because we used to have a crew.
Yeah,
We've
we had
had
a couple of
multiple
crews, yeah.
crews. We've been a part of the same crew. We've introduced each other to each other's crews. And by that, I mean, you've almost universally not liked my friends. And I almost universally always like the crews you introduced us to.
No, because they were the coolest people.
They were. You really have a way.
Yeah,
So,
not all of them.
I mean,
but,
and they were for a
yeah,
time.
For a time.
But so for us, it kind of sucks, and we kind of miss it. But what do you do when you're a grown up? I don't have a normal person job, or even if I did, you don't want to hang out with your work friends unless you're like, I mean, what cops and firefighters do stuff like that. What do you do if you're not in a fraternity or sorority type field?
Exactly.
I don't know. We don't have answers.
We
We
don't
just
have.
have
That's why we're
questions.
doing this.
So,
we don't know the answers.
what
to
do
it.
grown-ups do when they want to be in a crew?
Yeah.
So my thing is, what do you want if you wanted to audition crew members or something? Like, what is awesome about a crew that you've had in the past?
Okay, so you definitely need to have someone in the crew that's fun. I don't know how to make that like he or she gets along with everybody. They can go into a crowd, not a crowd, but into a place and just mingle with everybody, not a wallflower. You definitely need one of those in the crew.
If you bring them somewhere, you don't have to babysit them.
Exactly. You need one of those. What else do you need?
So the politics or the background of the crew. That's what this section is going to be about. For me, I think that the best crews don't have one political leaning. It's just a bunch of individuals coming from different places. And I think that back in the day, when the two of us were half of a foursome, and all of us came from very different backgrounds. There was super religious, there was super liberal, and just voting all over the map. And I liked that, and I think that we were more well-rounded and got along better because we weren't all a part of one thing, or
Yeah.
like just three of us into one thing and one person into something else. We were all like all over the map, and I
Yeah.
think that made for a really cool crew.
I agree.
Sometimes a pre-existing crew can be hard. It's sometimes
so you
easier to find a crew mate
Okay.
than an existing crew because they already have their own infrastructure. Unless you're like Buffy and it's Willow and Xander, it's hard, you know? It's a thing. Anyway, I thought about some new things. So boys in the crew. I have a controversial thing about
I
boys
need them
being
to
in the
be
crew.
cute. Although they're not
I
for you
wasn't
to date.
saying that.
But,
Yeah, exactly. Let's not date. If you want to
because
date
it just
me,
creates too much.
yeah, I think that we should do
confusion and
the
drama and all that.
auditioning for dates another time. So, dudes in the crew, I have a controversial view. Tell me what you think. You have to be attracted to me. Let me explain. I'm not saying that you're going to date me, but I'm not one of the boys.
Makes
Like,
sense.
I have very low tolerance for that. And the friends that I have from college that are not into me, they were grandfathered in. And the guys that are friends, if you're friends with me now and you're not attracted to me, you're one of three. And you are very cool, and that's why I allow it. Gay dudes aren't off the hook. Gay dudes aren't off the hook. My gay friends think that I'm attractive. So it's just how it works. I just don't need that in my life. If you're not attracted to me, if you're like, oh, I can't wait to tell her about, how unattractive she is. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But anyhow, you have to be attracted to me. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
That
saying we're
makes
going to
sense.
date, and if you have a girlfriend who has a problem with that, I totally understand. Don't join the crew. If you have issues with people of color, don't work it out on our time. Is I guess what I'm saying.
Yes. Don't.
You know what I mean?
Keep moving.
And if you wanna, and if you need to overcompensate, and if you think, yeah, we're one of you, it's probably a good sign that you're probably not a good member of our crew.
No.
Just if you're just a person of any nationality and you're just cool with you and you're cool with other people, then you'll probably be cool with us.
Yeah.
But brown people holla.
No, you gotta take that.
Everybody
Everybody
holla.
holla. There you go.
Especially
Everybody
brown people.
holla.
Everybody holla. Especially brown people.
Auditioning crew members.
Crew members.
Yeah.
We live in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So you must be Boston accessible. I mean, we'll have
Even if
satellite
you're not,
crews.
I want to meet people. I will travel.
So that we can have satellite crews?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
So I think if watching our videos, if you're like, hey, they seem pretty cool, I think I'd get along with them. And I think I'd be a good member of the crew. Then write us.
Up.
Yeah, send us an email at .com. And that'll be good.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
I don't know. That's it, I think. I gotta come out with like an exit gesture, like, ooh yeah, or something.
Bye.